Tail end of summer, everyone back in the swing of things, but we're still feeling the holiday hangover a little bit. What does that mean for the Newy Dev market? Let's find out. Hey again, Liam Potter here with the Newy Dev update. So we're looking at the period January 15th to February 15th. And over that time period, we've seen 31 jobs posted on Seek. That's a decrease of 7 from the sort of 30-day period prior. And if you go back 2 months, we're looking at a decrease of 16. This is what we're talking about when we were talking about the holiday hangover over the past couple of months. It looks like it's bleeding into February a reasonable amount more than it normally does. What I'm assuming the cause for that is we had that, COVID spike, for lack of a better word, tail end of December. I'd imagine that ruined a lot of people's holiday plans. I know it ruined mine. So I'd imagine a lot of people rescheduled holidays for sort of either the end of the school holidays or maybe just after the school holidays have finished. Anecdotally, we're starting to see a lot of job briefs being taken on our end, mostly graduate to mid-level, so a few sort of senior level roles peppered in there. Really keen to see when that senior lead market starts to kick back on, because that's really where a lot of the gusto is here in Newy. One really interesting set of stats I'm going to pull out and discuss a bit more. NewyTechPeople, we've got 35 software development jobs on at the moment across graduate to lead. 20 of those are fully remote roles or fully remote friendly, meaning that if someone wants to, they don't have to come into the office at all. Of the remaining 15, only 3 of those roles need to be full-time on-prem. So of 35 roles available, we've got 32 that have some remote element, most of those being fully remote. The driver for this is obvious, but in truth, these sorts of things are really hard to claw back for an organization. From a work rights perspective, from an EVP perspective, in the software development market where demand is outstripping supply as much as it is, can't really afford to take back perks, I guess. So I really do expect this to continue into the future. I'm really interested to see how many of these partially remote opportunities transition into fully remote arrangements in the future. One thing I'm really excited about, the University of Newcastle's work integrated learning program for their Comp Sci and Bachelor of IT students is running again in 2021, and they're looking for their next cohort of projects. I really can't overstate how good of a program this is for the software development ecosystem in Newcastle. As I've already mentioned, demand is stripping supply ludicrously at the moment. We've all talked about the supply and demand problem within the development ecosystem. We've all talked about how hard it is to get good devs in there. This is a program that enables you to bed in a graduate developer at no cost to your organization. And that's a really huge thing to be able to access. It's also a huge benefit to the student. I think universal in every industry is the idea that the first role is the hardest one to land. So the idea that a student can, as part of their study, go and bed themselves into an organization, work on a cohesive body of work in an enterprise environment where they get a good understanding as to work in a corporate development environment. That's an enormous differentiator. Obviously helps them build their confidence as well, which is a great thing. If anyone who's watching is in sort of a leadership, hiring management sort of role at the moment, I would really urge you to take part in this program. It's really important to help holistically develop, the talent pipeline for developers in Newcastle. Programs like this are crucial for that. Speaking of getting your foot in the door, we've got 7 graduate development opportunities at the moment across a few different industries, across a few different organizations. So if you're a recent graduate of Comp Sci, Bachelor of IT, Software Engineering, and you are looking to get your foot in the door, by all means, please reach out. Send me a message via LinkedIn, shoot me an email, give me a ring, whatever you'd prefer. I'd absolutely love to have a chat. We've got plenty of opportunities available across a bunch of different things, and there's absolutely going to be one that suits you. For now, this has been the Newy Dev update. It's really good to be back in the swing of things and to sort of see the continued strength in the Newcastle software development market. If you have any queries or if you want to reach out and learn a bit more, by all means, reach out to me, reach out to James, reach out to Linda, reach out to Alex. But look, until then, have a good one.